And as we speak of across the nation, we're getting some very important breaking news that is coming in. This is a development that has taken place in Andhra Pradesh, wherein former Andhra Chief Minister and TDP Chief Chandrababu Naidu has been arrested. According to police sources, he's being shifted to the Vijayawada jail. Now, he's been arrested under the Prevention of Corruption Act, and Chandrababu Naidu was arrested at 6 a.m. today. These are the details we are getting of the arrest. And he was arrested as we spoke about the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988. The cases that have been registered against Chandrababu are under sections 120B, 166, 167, 418, 420, 465, 468, 201 and 109, read with 34 and 37 of the IPC. So these are the details we are gathering about Andhra Pradesh, former Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu's arrest. And we have Swastika joining us on this broadcast. Swastika, very good morning to you. Well, this is quite a crucial piece of information we are getting about Chandrababu Naidu's arrest, and I just let our audience know about the sections under which he's been arrested. If you can fill us in on some more details regarding the reasons behind the arrest and what the entire charges are.
Well, yes, dramatic events have panned out in the last couple of hours with TDP former Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, N Chandrababu Naidu, being arrested by the APCID in connection with the skill development case of which he's been accused of corruption. Now, to run a little background of the case, remember the AP skill development scanner project has been something that Mr. Naidu has been facing investigation with. Recently, the APCID had issued him a notice to appear before them to give them relevant details of the case, but the police say Mr. Naidu has not been cooperating on that front. The APCID says that the AP skill development project is a scam, and they have grounds to believe that when Mr. Naidu was the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh before 2019, he had signed in deals with two companies, including Siemens, and to develop 40 skill development centers across the state. The state government back then, under Mr. Naidu, had released 317 crores fund in addition to raw materials as part of 10% of the project and contribution by the state government to the development of this project. It was later found out, and allegations strongly put forth by the Jagan Mohan Reddy government, that none of the skill development centers were developed and that Mr. Naidu had disbursed taxpayers' money even without issuing a proper contract. They said that the contract was circumvented and was given without any legal tenders, as is the process, and then there were no development per se. A charge that has been now vehemently denied by the TDP here, which says that all the 40 skill development centers are up and running, and something that Jagan now is claiming credit for. Moreover, one of the companies, as I mentioned, Design Tech, is something which was recently brought in under the IT scanner for not paying their GST dues. And in that connection, the TDP says that AP government, in collusion with the central government, has been issuing notices after notices to Mr. Naidu over what really is a private matter of a company. Design Tech here not being able to pay alleged GST dues is something that Mr. Naidu is being blamed for, because this happened in connection with the skill development project, which was, remember, ordered by Mr. Naidu. So bringing you up to speed with what is happening right now, Mr. Naidu, as we speak, has been booked under various sections, including section 167, which says that the probe cannot be completed in the next 24 hours, plus this is Saturday. So all of the cases under which Mr. Naidu has been booked for are non-bailable offense, which means that he is most likely to stay in the jail till Monday, but this is something that we'll have to wait and watch. He's being taken to Vijayawada as we speak.
Right.
Based
Swastika,
on
I will have to interrupt you there. I will come back to you for further details on the case, but right now we have TDP spokesperson Patabi Ram joining us on this broadcast. Mr. Ram, a very good morning to you, and firstly your reaction on this particular arrest. What exactly is the plan of action on the party's behalf?
Good morning, Shriya. As you said, Chandrababu Naidu garu is being illegally arrested without any kind of prima facie evidence. He had been arrested. He is being arrested in a case where the APCID do not have a single piece of evidence. This skill development issue is running from the past 2 years. The special investigation team till date is not able to, produce any kind of evidence. Even today morning also, Chandrababu Naidu garu had been continuously demanding the investigative officer, the team which had come to arrest him, to produce evidence. They are not able to answer his one simple question. He was just asking for what the prima facie evidence which they have, on what grounds he is being arrested. Those citizens in this country do not have the right to know on what grounds they are being arrested. Are we living in a democracy, or is this some kind of a draconian state? So this is purely before the election. This is an election stunt. So before the elections, we all know that in the next 3-4 months we have elections in our state also. Just before the election, Jagan Mohan Reddy, who himself is an accused in 11 CBI charge sheets and 6 ED charge sheets, who is out on bail. Jagan Mohan Reddy, the entire nation should know that Jagan Mohan Reddy is a person who is living on a bail. So he is an A1 accused in around 17 to 20 corruption cases. So he wants to do some muddling on Chandrababu Naidu now. He wants to create an image where, he wants to go to the public and say, Chandrababu Naidu has also done some kind of corruption. Just because he is in some big soup in a lot of corruption cases, he wants to, imply the same to Chandrababu Naidu. We are demanding the government in the past 4.5 years. What have you achieved? Are you able to prove a single allegation that you have brought forward? No. Even your SIT is not able to prove anything. And the skill development case, I would like to state, Shriya, that as per the contract, the Siemens and Design Tech companies have fulfilled 40 skill development centers are running in Andhra Pradesh. Whatever has been ordered for them, all the material had been supplied. There is a skill development center even in Idupalpaya. Jagan Mohan Reddy's own constituency, Idupalpaya, where he has a huge estate. In Trivuleti, Idupalpaya, also there is a skill development center, which is already functioning. The stock registers, all the 40 skill development centers, colleges have submitted stock registers saying that each and every material had been received by them and they are fully functional. And by 2019 March itself, 2.5 lakh people have gained jobs because of these skill development centers. So Jagan Reddy is now saying that he will take action on an individual who had created jobs for the unemployed youth, who had set up 40 skill development centers. Where is corruption? If there is really corruption, then the skill development center should not be present on the ground. We challenge Jagan Mohan Reddy to come to his own constituency and to look at the skill development center which is functioning. So this is only a GSP issue. The company to which we have given the contract had some issue regarding tax payment. How can that be applied to us? How are we responsible if some company evades some kind of a tax? Is it corruption? Is it that Chandrababu Naidu had done some mistake? No, it is no way connected to us. So that is what we have been saying from day one. And I would also like to categorically say that I do not agree with Swastika's statement that TDP is believing that central government is also involved. We don't have that kind of an opinion. It is purely Jagan Reddy and the CID. We have never said that the central government is also hand in glove with Jagan Reddy. We don't have that opinion even today also. It is purely Jagan Reddy election stunt. Just before the election, he wants to arrest Chandrababu Naidu garu. He wants to picturize him as some kind of a corrupt politician and he wants to, gain some votes. That is the whole idea. From the past 4.5 years, if they are not able to prove anything, I don't think they can prove anything now. But the Telugu Desam Party and the people, today the entire 5 crore population of Andhra Pradesh are behind Nara Chandrababu Naidu garu. We will fight it out in public domain. We are not going to leave this. Jagan Mohan Reddy, who is right now in London, we all know that he is in a foreign tour. We have information that he had ordered the police have surrendered to him, the SIT, to arrest Chandrababu Naidu garu before he comes, and he is doing it now. We will fight it out legally. We will fight it out in the court. Even today in the morning, when Chandrababu Naidu garu had asked the investigative officer to give him evidence, the reply that the police official had given is, it is currently the trend. You have to underline this word, Shriya. He is saying that it is a trend in Andhra Pradesh to arrest people without any evidence.
Right,
that
Mr.
a police officer is directly saying to a leader of opposition to